Hello, Just Too Good here. It's Thanksgiving break, so I'm actually at my parents' place, but we're taking a look at a Lego Time Twister set from the year 1997. Now, this is a sub-theme of Time Cruisers with the villain side, and this released in 1997 for $22. This is the Whirling Time Warper, actually quite rare, and I still have sealed pieces, but we are going to build this all up. You can see all the stuff that's inside the box here, even with this really nice tub piece. Seemingly a poster as well, a catalog, and of course instructions. So here's the set all built up. Now let's take a look at those minifigs. I absolutely love the Lego Ghost design in this set, which uses that awesome piece that was introduced in earlier 90s themes like Wolf Pack for Lego Castle. This time opting for actual legs instead of, say, a 1x2 brick at the bottom, which was used in those earlier castle themes. The design of this has a glow-in-the-dark design where if you turn off the lights, let's turn this one off. Yeah, it's had better days of glow-in-the-dark, but still. Regardless, underneath the wrap, this minifigure has some unprinted pieces with the torso, face, and legs. And we do have a hilarious suitcase right there. He had glass. He's just a ghost that's chilling around doing some business. But yeah, absolutely love that ghost piece that goes over the torso and head. And for this minifigure, the design of this uses two pieces that are actually from Fright Nights as well, which you'll see a lot of common piece occurrences between Fright Nights and this set. Fright Nights being a castle sub-theme from the same year. We have that torso and that face print used in that theme. But yeah, you do have the train conductor hat, as some people call it. And since this is an older minifigure, no back torso printing. So the build of the set is in line with a lot of the other wacky vehicles of this theme, but I quite like the functions going on here. This is hilariously fun, spooky in design, where you have these skeleton heads which move up and down as you push the vehicle forward and backwards. I love how that mechanism works, where it just relies on a Technic pin at the wheels to push these plates at the side. And I also love how there's an attachment of that rubber band at the back, making the propeller move around, as well as this center part with all these treasures, which look pretty gorgeous. Like inside there, you get two chrome silver daggers, even a chromed crystal right there in a silver design, which I love getting, used in some Western sets from around the time. There's also those old chromed coin pieces, which are so much fun to get. You actually get two sets in this set alone, which is pretty darn cool. And a lot of translucent 1x1 studs. With how cool those treasures are, I do wish this was a little bit easier to open, but you do got to be careful and kind of remove this front plate right here, which is not easy, especially back then when they didn't have this brick separator. They had the older style. But then you could finally access all of those nice treasures as they spill out a bit here. But at least we have that interesting, as I called it, the bathtub piece in the middle if any of those do spill out that way. I also like seeing that wand piece in a translucent red, which is quite uncommon for that color. Anyways, at the front, I really like this dish with the printed swirl, which is a design that only came in one other set from the same line. I also like seeing this dragon arm at the side. In black, this is a piece that came in a couple Fright Night sets, so more pieces that are borrowed from the Fright Nights line the same year. I guess it saves on cost to use pieces across those two themes. And of course, they do have this head part that was used with the Fright Nights line for those dragon pieces. And those are just attached with a 1x1 clip connection. This side has a bat. And for the design of the skull heads that pop up and down, it's the classic smiley skull topped with the classic top hat. As for the front of this vehicle, I quite like those bugle pieces, which were used in Lego Western. A nice chromed gold design. Nowadays, these would be pearl gold. And you also have this bubble right here, which is a nice windshield design, so that you have a little cockpit for the minifigure at the front. And you can see that, oh my gosh, some of those treasures when I opened this spilled out to the front and I didn't notice that till now. Oopsie. But yeah, this is a fun and wacky vehicle. Love that play feature, but there's not too much else to show with the build here. Very cool for a $20 build and a very memorable design. Let's take a look at the packaging and then the final verdict. For the box of this set, at the back, I have alternate builds. Sorry, the lighting setup of this video is a little wonky, but I'm using all the lighting I got in my parents' place. I'm here for Thanksgiving. I thought this was a poster, but actually it's just the instructions themselves. As for the larger catalog, this design right here, I think I might have gone in a previous video, but we'll just go through it very quick. The UFO ad, which was a very interesting space sub-theme. You also got Explorians in the corner there. Fright Nights, which we've talked about quite a bit in this video because this theme, Time Twisters and Time Cruisers, uses a lot of Fright Night pieces, surprisingly enough, from the same year of 1997. Seems like the new minifigure series is going to be having a Fright Night figure. We got, I think it's Lion Knights or Royal Knights. Seems like a mix. And then we got Wild West. Love Wild West, and that's where the bugle piece is from. More Wild West with the Native American side. Aqua Sharks and Aquanauts. Aqua Zone. Aqua Raiders even in the corner right there. So many Aquas. Time Twisters and Time Cruisers. We've done a review of more than just this set that we're doing here. Like we did the Mountain Lab, and I think it was this set, but I might be wrong. I definitely like this set that we're reviewing in this video more than the other vehicles. This might be my favorite vehicle in this sub-theme. Pirates, love these. Divers, love these as well. All those nice base plates included. More divers. Outback, we did a throwback Thursday of this a while back. Love that set. And then Town. Try and see any of these nostalgic to me. Not sure if we've done any of these on the channel. I definitely own some here and there. I own this one for sure. I was actually debating on reviewing this one over Time Twisters. Then I'm like, you know what? Let's do a Time Twister. Bungee blasters with pullback motors for Technic. And more Technic. That's when they had the Technic figs. Rest in peace, those Technic figs. And then more Technic right there. And join the Lego Club. So that's it for that catalog. And then there's a smaller, I guess you could say, catalog, which has some direct consumer sets of the time, which were actually rather cheap sets. Nice minifigure collections, stuff like the Royal King for $3.50. That's crazy seeing the prices nowadays. Even a Western set up top there. And a diver set, which is absolutely lovely. So overall, I kind of love this set. The build here is a wacky enough vehicle that doesn't have a lack of, say, color consistency that I felt with some of the other vehicles I reviewed from Time Cruisers. But I actually really like how this came out. I also love the coherent play feature that all kind of meshes together as you just push this along. It's so much fun. I mean, yeah, good stuff. I don't know why that center part is not moving right now. I probably get stuck. But with all things considered, it still feels a little bit lacking. So overall, I love this strange vehicle, at least with the play feature that's so coherent, and all these parts coming together. And also the build itself at least has a coherent and cohesive. So overall, while this vehicle has a very wacky shape and everything, I love this play feature that comes together with all these moving parts, just by pushing it back and forth. I also think the color scheme is very cohesive and meshes well together. It doesn't feel completely random like some of the other vehicles I've seen from the Time Cruisers line. The design of this has a lot of neat pieces, and the two minifigures are actually a good selection. I always love getting that classic Ghost With all things considered, for something that was $22 back in the day, I'd give this set an 8 out of 10. This is one of the best in terms of the smaller time twisters / time cruisers sets. It's probably my favorite vehicle of the line. So let me know, did you like this set? Sorry for the lack of retro reviews, and sorry if the lighting of this one's a little bit off, because again, I'm trying to review this at my parents' place for Thanksgiving. Subscribe here for more retro reviews, which at least will be every 2 weeks. We'll see if we get it back to weekly, and I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.